In this final section of the testimonials tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a front-end form to allow your clients or customers to enter this kind of information that would then appear in a testimonial. So to do this, we need to go to the Toolset dashboard, and we're looking at the testimonials row. Throughout this tutorial, we first created the post type, then we created the custom fields, then we created a template for how to display the testimonials. We then created a view which allows you to include it in widgets, and this last column is around forms. So if we create a form associated with testimonials, so this will use the forms package within Toolset, and we just need to follow the prompts here. So this form will add new content or add existing content. Well, we're not editing an existing post, we're adding a new one. The post type will be testimonial. Now the status after submitting, I would suggest that you may want to manually approve these, so I would change them to either draft or pending review. I'll leave them as draft. What to show after submitting the form, so we can decide here what to show the user after they've completed the form, whether they just get a thank you message or take them to a specific page or post as a thanks page or whatever you want them to do really. I will put here just display a message, and we'll just put many thanks. Obviously you could put more text than that if you were doing it for real. We can just leave the other settings there as default. Now you'll notice this next box is access control. You can control who can see this form. So for example, you might have a website where your clients or customers can log in, and you might want to restrict this form just to those people who can log in. So you might not want the general public to have access to it. You can control access to the form using the access part of Toolset if you need to do that as well. So this is the content that it's automatically generated for us, including all the different custom fields that we defined earlier for the custom post type. So there we've got the title, we've got the, actually we don't need a title for the post, so we can get rid of that one. We need a headline, the image, the comment, the name, and the website. So this has generated a form for us, and it may well be good to go as it is. But as I said, we don't need this one with the post title. If we leave that out, it'll just call it auto draft or something. So that should be good to go as it is. This is just the default content that's generated completely automatically, and it's also got the submit button at the bottom as well. So we'll see what that looks like in a moment. Scrolling down, the next section is about email notifications. So on a live site, it's useful to receive an email if someone submits a testimonial for you. So you can add a new notification there, and you can choose the conditions when it will send, where to send it to, a WordPress user or a specific email address, and so on. You can even include the message within the body of the email if you wish. You can just pull those forms in here, just as we did with the content template earlier. So lots of flexibility there, but I'm not going to set that up now because we don't need to for this. Okay, for the purposes of this then, for speed, we're just going to save that post form, and then what we need to do, we need to create a page and embed that form in it. So if we go to add a new page, okay, so when we come to add a new page, we'll just call it something like submit a testimonial. And then when we're in the editor here, all you need to do is click the Toolset Forms button, and it's listed here any forms that exist within the system. Now this is a fresh install, so we've only got one form there, form for testimonials. So we just click that one, and then it puts the shortcode in. And that is essentially all there is to it. So I'm going to publish that. And if we do preview changes, let's just see what that looks like on the front end. So this is our basic form. We've got the heading there, submit testimonial. It's asking for the headline. It's asking for the image. We can obviously change the labels of these if we want to make them a little bit more user-friendly, like please upload an image of yourself or whatever. Comment, you might say, tell us what you appreciated about the service, or what difference did the service make to you, or something like that. Your name and your website link. But you can see there that it's asking for all those bits of information, and that will work on the front end. So let's try one. So we'll submit this, and we should see that thank you message. There we are, many thanks. Obviously, on the real one, you could elaborate there and create some more content, maybe links to other parts of your site. So that's what the user sees from the front end. Now within the back end, we come to our testimonials. Obviously, you may have had that notification as well if you've set one up. And we can see now that it's created a third testimonial for us. It's created an automatic name, which doesn't matter because that's not displayed on the front end anyway. If we go into edit this now, we will see the content that was submitted by the user. And of course, we then have an option simply to publish it. So if we publish that and make that go live, go back to our main site and refresh. Oh, and there we are, it's popped up straight away. So we haven't had to format that post at all. We haven't had to do any formatting. And because we've already set those content templates up, the content there is displayed in exactly the same way as the other testimonials. And so you can see how you can collect testimonials from your customers, your clients, whoever else. They will always be displayed in a really nice way on the site. And of course, if you wanted to change an element of the design here, you only have to change it once in the content template, and that will be reflected across all of the testimonials within your system. Okay, so this concludes the testimonial tutorial for Toolset. There's lots of T's in that sentence. I hope you can see how easy it is to set up something like this with Toolset, from defining the custom post type, the custom fields associated with those types, the various content templates to design the layout, how you can define a view to show how it's pulled into the pages and posts within your site, and even creating front-end forms for users to generate that content for you. So if you haven't got Toolset already, I hope this tutorial may have convinced you that it's definitely worth investigating. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.